Rose has his gun out. He's pointing the gun, and all of a sudden, I see this woman.
They say it's on every single station. They're saying that Daddy died.
He said there was an accident and your father is no longer with us.
In real life, I'm not like that.
And the Mario test was disgusting.
One night I jumped out of a car doing 60 miles an hour because I was addicted.
Salute, Mob Tube.
Yizzo. What's up, everybody? I'm going to do some shout outs as usual. Then I'll say what's on my mind, and then we will try to do a regular show and maybe, I don't know, have a few laughs, you know? Let me do the shout outs and then I'll say what I have to say. Sally, Miss Can't Be Wrong, Dave, South Philly Tony, Bobby Berberian, Danny Green, Albaz, Jason Mikesell, John DeLong, Jesse Roth, did I shout out Kat? If not, I'm sorry, Kat. I'm getting a little lost here. Let's see. Anonymous Legion. I don't know. I might already be repeating names. I don't know. Michael Hensley, we love you too. Yeah, Anonymous Legion is a true hero. Stevie the Gypsy. What's up, bro? Steve Cutler. Mandy. Dave, did I shout you out? I don't know. Yeah, I think I did. Matt, what's up, bro? What be a light voice? I light voice. Tatone, Timothy Sullivan. Yeah, I agree. I think that's it. I'm not sure. I might have missed a few people. If so, I'm sorry. So let me just say this. And you know, I don't want to say too much, so I'm not going to say much at all. Within the last few days or so, I heard that Gunsmoke's grandmother was sick. I think somebody said that he said it on his show. I don't remember. I don't know. But last night, you know, I thought about it. And I texted somebody who might know, you know, to find out how she's doing. And, you know, I didn't get any details. This person didn't know. And then, let me see. Hold on, guys. Bear with me for a second. Well, I'm trying to click on it. This can't be wrong, and it's not letting me, so I can't see all of it. Am I doing anything wrong? Just let me know. Shut up, fatty. Bear with me while maybe somebody knows something I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't be saying anything. Anonymous Legion, 50 euros. Keep it or pass it on to Gunsmoke. It would be nice to see some matches, my friends. Yes, but listen, and I will, I will with this one. But do me a favor, guys. Don't send me any money for Gunsmoke. I don't want to be responsible for anyone else's money. I don't want it in my hands. Please, send it to him. If you're going to donate tonight on this show, just please, don't worry about me. I'll be all right. Sorry, I'm getting distracted here. Yeah, anything you might have planned on donating tonight, or if you decide throughout the show you want to donate, just do me a favor and send it to Gunsmoke. I put his Cash App up in the chat before the show. I pinned it. I believe that's his Cash App. I didn't know he changed it until a few minutes before the show. So, and I'll explain why I'm saying that in a minute. Thank you, Anonymous Legion, though. I'll pass it on to him somehow. Anyway, yeah, I don't think I made any mistakes here. Okay. Anyway, the person I asked last night, didn't have any answers. Today I got a text that Gunsmoke made a community post explaining that his grandmother had passed. Now, I know Gunsmoke better than most, and I will say this, and I would never reveal anything that was said to me in a private conversation by him or anyone else. But, I know him better than anyone else here, I think it's fair to say, or at least most people. And, I know the love he had for her. I know. I'm fully aware, how much he loved her and how much she meant to him. And you guys got to understand, that he didn't just lose his grandmother today, he lost his mother. So it's a very sad situation. Regardless of whatever, I would never want to see him go through this. I can't imagine the pain he's feeling. I know that just hearing that my mom could pass soon, was excruciating. So, me and Shannon, my whole family, we, of course, extend our deepest condolences to Gunsmoke and his family. I feel terrible for him. I believe, I didn't read the community post, but somebody kind of read it to me, and I believe he, wants his privacy and all that. I understand that completely. I'm sure he doesn't want to be bothered or anything right now. I don't know. I can't speak for him. His community post is up. You guys can read it. That's why I'm not going to go on and on about this, because I don't think he even wants it being talked about. I'm just, doing what I think is right, So, so that's it, like I said, it's a loss that that many of you may have suffered. I have not yet, and I hope I don't anytime soon. But again, the pain has to be like nothing else. All right. So like I said, just how I felt hearing the words that my mom might pass soon, destroyed me. You guys saw it. So I wish him the best. I wish his family the best. I know he'll get through this. He'll bounce back and be better than ever. At least I'm pretty goddamn sure he will. So, and I do wish that for him. So anyway, with that being said, I haven't talked to Gunsmoke in quite some time. Okay. So if any of you are thinking that what I'm about to say has anything to do with him, it doesn't. This is something I'm asking of you guys, and he would never request this himself. You know, he would never request it from anybody. I know him well enough. But I would like, again, for you guys to donate to him because, like I said, when I got bad news and people were trying to send me money, I said, you know, money isn't going to help. Um, it doesn't fix things like this. You know, money doesn't make a difference. You know, although I know that, you know, and I said it even for myself, you know, a couple of people sent me decent sums of money towards, you know, expenses and towards time off so I could spend some time with my mom. And most of that money I still have because I'm keeping it for expenses, you know, but some of it did give me an opportunity to take you know, some time off and still be able to survive. So, you know, money doesn't fix these situations. You know, it's like I said, it's something that can't be helped by money, but money can buy time. And I'm quite sure Gunsmoke's going to need some time. You know, we all, you know, at least me and him, you know, we do this for a living. It's not our hobby. You know, we do shows every day, whether we feel like it or not, whether we have something to talk about or not. We try to entertain people and hope to be compensated in return, you know. And when you got to take time off of this, it's just like anyone else taking time off their job. You know, so it costs money. You know, time costs money, and you know, I would like to think that Gunsmoke. Well, I'd like to see Gunsmoke have the ability to take as much time as he needs to mourn. You see what I'm saying? So, if you guys are planning on donating tonight, even if you weren't, you know, Gunsmoke's Cash App is in the chat. It's pinned there. So please do if you can. That's it. I'll read some comments. But, you know, I'm assuming that Gunsmoke doesn't want this being talked about in length. So, yeah, I'm going to do that. Let me get down here. His old Cash App went down. That's what I heard. Yeah. If you have to SL Gordon 3, then I'll figure out a way to get it to him. But I prefer if everybody can just send it to him. You know, if possible. Well, thank you. I mean, there's a lot more I'd like to say, but it's not stuff I'm going to say on YouTube. So that's all. You know, a lot of stuff goes through your head. There's a lot of things you want to say, but you know, I'm not somebody who writes things down and prepares things. You know, to be read. I kind of just go off the top of my head, and that's what I wanted to say. Yeah, he adored her, of course. Yep. We dread the day we lose our parents. I fear it with my mom. Yeah. Yeah, it's scary to think about. Yeah, he is. Yeah, man. You know, my heart and thoughts are with him. You know, I'm not somebody who prays, but you know. Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, I know. Like, I mean, I assume most of you saw it. You know, these are my thoughts. You know, off the top of my head. You know, the things I wanted to say. You know, if you guys want me to, I'll read it, but it's really not mine to read. You can go to Gunsmoke's community page and look at it. Like I said, you know, somebody while we were on the phone read it to me, so it's all good, you know. Uh, Let me see. Yeah, you put Milky at the end, Dexter Morgan. I saw that. Family Milky. Yeah, Steve Cutler it is, man. And I mean, it's you gotta appreciate every minute you have with your loved ones. You really do. You do. You never know. And just because somebody's, old or even very old doesn't make it easier. It doesn't. Yeah, of course it's the jacket. Thank you, Rye. Same to you, bro. See, there you go. Thank you for making me laugh, Devato, Don, Sean, janitor lover. Since FBS doesn't want cash apps, send it to Sean Bukaki Babylon. God bless. Oh, shit. Anonymous Legion. I lost 3 brothers, and in their absence, 2,500 men stepped in and became brothers. Someone will come into Gunsmoke's life, and she will be a reminder of his loss and help him through everything. Yeah. Life has a way of working out. Yeah, surviving the ghetto, Yeah, me too. Dell is my name. Well, yeah, I heard that he hadn't been on for a while, and I just know him, so I knew something was wrong. But I was hoping it wasn't this. There you go. In case you didn't see it in the chat, there's his Cash App. Well, thank you, Miss Campy. Does Gunsmoke have a Zelle? I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure he has a Venmo. Let me see. Because I know some of you don't have Cash App. Yeah. His Venmo is at Gunsmoke the Don, all one word. So no Zelle. Okay, yeah. So his Venmo is at Gunsmoke the Don. No, bro, if you want this to go to him, I'll send it to him. It's totally up to you. The only reason I'm saying that is because, it's I don't know. I don't it's uncomfortable for me to have other people's money in my hands. If this was 6 months ago, I'd say, yeah, send it to me. I'll send it to him, but it's not. Things are different now. So I'm just not comfortable with it, but I will. I mean, if the choices are you either donate to me and it goes to Gunsmoke, or you can't donate to Gunsmoke at all, then I'll work it out. I'll get it to him right away, Oh, he has PayPal too? Okay. I'm not sure what that is. And for the love of Gunsmoke, like, subscribe, and donate. It's been a long time since we said that, yes. A classy girl, Anna. Oh, you changed your name. My condolences to Gunsmoke and his family. My family is currently dealing with 2 family members on hospice. One passed Monday. It's so difficult. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm really, really sorry to hear that. It's got to be incredibly tough for you, Listen, I've never been good with death. There's a lot of things I could do. I could turn off my feelings to a lot of things, but I've never been good with death. And I know most people aren't. And why should they be? You know what I mean? I mean, when you lose somebody that you love so much and you're never going to see them again, I mean, I don't know. There might be something wrong with you if you don't have a hard time dealing with death. I'm not sure. But everybody has different ways of dealing with it, Yes, Timothy Sullivan, absolutely. And, listen, if you ever are at a crossroads, whether or not you should do something, always make the decision you think is right, because it's a hell of a lot better living with that than living with knowing you made the wrong decision when it really counted, you know? Gunsmoke mentioned his grandmother wasn't doing well, and that's why I was so enraged the person called and harassed her. Yeah, well, those people are fucking animals, you know? But don't worry, I'm sure they'll pay for that someday, somehow. Life has a way of kicking you in the ass when you do shit like that, you know? And you fucking deserve it. Yeah, it makes me sick, bro. It really does. But yeah, I heard that he had said that, you know, and then somebody told me early in the day yesterday he hasn't been on for a few days. So I'm like, oh shit. So I checked last night. Like I said, you know, I told you the story. There's his PayPal, Chris G718. Jason Mikesell, the older I get, the more I see death around, from family members to close friends. It truly makes you appreciate the gift of life. Yeah, man, it really does, you know? It really does. I think of some of my friends that I lost, you know, and all the things they missed out on and stuff. It really is, it's a sad thing, you know? But that's why you got to appreciate every day while you're here, because any day could be your last or somebody else's last, and then there's no going back, you know? There's no going back. There's people that I wish I'd give anything to go back and have one more day with, but that's not how it works, you know? Once they're gone, they're gone. So you gotta take advantage of every possible moment. Yeah, I'm sure, Miss Campione, it's horrible. No, it changes you. It does. Yeah, Jason. Yeah. And when you have your loved ones around you, you know, when they're still here and above ground, you know? So, I mean, we all have people that we would rather die than lose. You know what I mean? We would rather, let me rephrase that. We would rather we die, you know, than to lose them. You know, we all have somebody in our lives. I have people in my life that I would give my life for, and I'd rather die than to, you know, to lose those people. You know, it's just me. I think we all have them. Yeah. What's up, War? Salute to you, my friend. So, where do we go from here? You know, it's hard. I don't know how to go on with a regular show at a moment like this, but I'm gonna try, because I do want you guys to donate to Gunsmoke. Please, again, don't worry about sending me anything, even if, you know, for whatever reason. Don't worry about it tonight. You know, do what you can for him. You know, he needs it now. You know, he needs time, and you know, only money buys time. So, you know, it sucks when you're in a shitty situation, and the last thing you want to do is be on here talking, but you have to because you have to make a living. You know, it's just like, you know, there's days some of you probably would rather fucking die than go to work. You know, but you got to go, right? Well, when you got to take time off, it's expensive, and this is not a job that has, you know, what do you call that? Grievance pay or something? What do you call that when you lose somebody? I forget. Now, the point is, we don't have that here, okay? Kind of subcontracted YouTubers, content creators, whatever you want to call us. Oh, see that, man? That's good, bro. That's good. Congrats. Congrats, Tim. Bereavement pay. There you go. What did I say? Grievance? No, a grievance would be, I'm an asshole. A grievance would be a complaint. I wish I got paid for complaining. Oh my God, I do. Wait a minute. I do get paid for airing my grievances and complaining. Lucky me. But yeah, bereavement pay. I'm a fucking jerk off. All right, guys. So Let me see. You have paid leave for sudden death and family. If your company doesn't have it, you just take unpaid leave. Yeah, every factory I worked at, they usually gave you 3 days bereavement pay. But again, we don't get that here. There's no paid time off. No, not for you. Not for you, Devato Don. You can go fuck yourself. Although we do feel terrible for Leon's passing. Grievance pay. Michael McDonald, FPS, your pile, my painting came in, bro. Gotta send that to you. I'm not even opening it to look at it. Bro, I got your text. I'll get back to you after the show. I was actually on the highway. You know me. I got home fucking 10 minutes before I started the show. And let me tell you something. I've spent most of my life here, okay? And all of my adult life. When I was a kid, grocery shopping and all that, that was not my issue. All right. Is it just a small town redneck fucking thing for every lunatic to run to the grocery store and buy every single loaf of bread and every last egg in the fucking store? Or is that everywhere? I went to fucking Walmart, which I know I've been getting my deliveries, but I'm not going to get a delivery for, a few items. So I had to go. I go in the fucking bread aisle and I buy that low calorie, that keto friendly 647 white bread. It's like 40 calories per slice. Low in carbs and all that good shit. The whole fucking bread aisle. I mean, the whole bread aisle in a fucking Walmart supercenter was bare. And I'm not thinking about the bitch ass snow. What are we supposed to get? 11 centimeters? I don't give a fuck. Okay. So it's not even on my mind. I'm thinking about other things today, and I go into the aisle and I said, is COVID back to where it was again? Oh, snow. We're going to get tops, 3 to 5 inches? You motherfuckers, really? Especially in an area like this? All these hillbillies driving around in their giant fucking monster trucks. You know what I mean? Doing fucking donuts in the snow and everything else, but you're terrified to go to the grocery store, you bunch of fucking weirdos. This is why I don't like hillbillies. They don't make any sense. These dickheads will risk their life in their giant monster truck, except to go to the fucking store. We need milk, eggs, and bread in case we're stranded by this bitch-ass 3.5 faggot-ass inches of fucking snow. My God. In case you can't tell, I feel strongly about this. People fuck me up. So now because of your fear of snow and your greed, nobody else can get a fucking loaf of bread. I hope you fucking choke on it. Anyway, I'm a little bit angry about that, And what is this? Fucking 1862 milk, eggs, and bread? That's the only ingredients you need to eat 3 times a day. Okay. Gee, I thought it would take more than that. Anyway, that was a decent rant. Yeah, Jason, I hate it. I can't stand it. People are fucking nuts. They're nuts. I drive a fucking Nissan, a Sentra, okay? And I'm not afraid to go out to the fucking store on Sunday or whenever it is we're supposed to get this snow. Who cares? Jesus Christ. Besides, I'm going to have Walmart deliver me my shit. Don't worry, though. There won't be any bread, eggs, or milk. Guarantee you that much. Motherfuckers. All right, let me read some comments. Thank you again, Michael McDonald. I can't wait to see it, bro. Sam the Man, what a shit way to start 2024, Gunsmoke. I'm so sorry. If you see this, man, your Grams would want you to live life to the fullest, though, buddy. Of course, take all the time you need, buddy. Again, I'm so sorry. Or what is that? Yeah, I'm so sorry. The Am and So were mashed together. I thought it was some sort of acronym or something. I grew up in North Carolina. As soon as they said snow, no more milk or bread. Fucking ridiculous. Unbelievable. I mean, holy shit. Well, I remember when I was an alcoholic, though, which is Actually surprising because I don't remember much from when I was an alcoholic, but you know, you go into a fucking panic. Oh my God. If you need alcohol, and in my case, liquor to fucking, meaning, you know, not just beer, wine fucking coolers or wine, liquor. If you need that just to keep yourself from fucking dying, and you know there's a blizzard coming where either you might not be able to get to the store or the store won't be open. Holy shit. I was at the store one morning. I believe they open at 9 or 10 a.m. I was there when the doors were unlocked. Okay. And so were about 200 other people. And I'm not exaggerating. There was a fucking line around the corner. Okay. And I was like, yeah, you know what? This is the way I used to think, you know, who cares about bread, eggs, and milk? You know, buy like liquor, cocaine, and condoms. You know what I mean? Like that's the three things you should really need at the time. The way I saw it was liquor, cocaine, and pussy, and then you're good. Who needs to eat? Who needs food, especially with all that cocaine? You know, you're not even gonna have an appetite anyway. What the fuck? No. Oh no, it's not a bro. I'm never too busy for you. I was just running around because since they didn't have the shit I needed in Walmart, I had to go to like 2 other fucking grocery stores on the way home. So I would have had all types of extra time, but didn't work out that way. I'm just hearing what happened. Condolences to Gunsmoke to Don. Yeah, it's a sad situation, Anthony. You know, it really is. It really is. Yeah, listen, you know, and like I said, that's just coming from me, you know, because not many people on here do this for a living, but me and him do, you know, and I understand, like, you know, I'm broke as a motherfucker right now. I'm struggling, you know, but because of that, I can't take a fucking day off. You know what I mean? I can't take one day off. One show's worth of donations could fuck me all up. That's why I go into a panic sometimes when there's no money. Of course, this is how I make a living. It's like not getting paid at your job, you know? So I know how hard it is when you need to take time off. He needs to take time off. I could do 2 shows a day the rest of the month. You know, you guys will look out for me. I'll be fine. But it could buy him some time. So I think it's the best thing everybody could do for him other than, or along with just leaving him alone, you know, because that's probably what he wants. He probably just wants to be left alone. Who could blame him? I know you do, Devato Don. Let me go let Rusty in, guys. This dog is going ape shit. I'll be right back. All right. Rain gonna turn to ice. People rather not go out. Well, where are you at? I mean, is it the same for the, like I said, like, is this the whole Northeast or what's going on? I don't watch the news at all. You know, I looked at York. It looked to me like Saturday into Sunday, it's going to be like 3 to 5 inches tops, I think. Which, don't get me wrong, that's still a bitch. And if it freezes, it's really a fucking problem. But I think people just overreact. And I know some places are probably getting a hell of a lot more than that. So Storm of the century. Yeah, right. French toast. Oh, yeah. That's what everybody needs. Yep. Can't live without that. You need some vegetables and meat, bro. Yeah, no shit. I'm buying fucking steak and pork chops and you know what I mean? Like, fuck milk, bread, and eggs. I mean, I guess you could use that too, but you can live without it, you know? Anonymous Legion. Whoa, what's wrong with giant monster trucks doing donuts in the snow? I've partaken in this activity while blowing black smoke and my American train horn. Well, I don't blame you. I don't blame you. You deserve to have some fun. You know, there's nothing wrong with it. But I'm saying when these guys are doing that shit in the snow and then they're like, oh, 3 miles to the grocery store. Fuck that. It's dangerous out there. It's like, oh, okay. Yeah, I'm sure, Michael. Like the people need 6 fucking gallons of milk for of what? Yeah, I mean, and it's gonna be like a day, right? I mean, you know how quickly we recover from these things. You know, you dig yourself out, it warms up a little bit, ice melts, snow melts, and back to regular everyday life again. Steve Cutler, 1999, really needed this show. Thank you for keeping my mind occupied on my darkest day. Respect, my friend. Oh my God, Steve Cutler, is this? I'm sorry to hear that, bro. Many of you know Steve lost his daughter. Was it 2 years ago, Steve? I believe. I don't want to be wrong about that. Was it last year? I'm so sorry. Don't think I don't care. I just don't remember anything. I don't even remember what age I am, literally. I had to ask my mom the other day if I'm turning 45 in August. I have no fucking idea. Yeah, Steve, listen, man. There's nothing worse in this world than losing a child, I'm sure. And I can't fucking again, I don't even try to act like as if I understand the pain you're feeling. It's got to be the worst pain a person could ever feel. There's no greater loss a person can suffer, you know? My heart has always gone out to you. I feel terrible for you and your family. I've spoken to you in private about it too, and you're a strong man, that's for sure. You are. Probably a lot stronger than I would be. Drink water, fat boy. Oh, you got to have the water. Oh. Oh my God. Wait a minute. You lost your dad, Steve? When was this? I'm so sorry. I thought you were talking about your daughter. I thought it was maybe the anniversary. Uh, and it says darkest days. I thought it said on my darkest day. I apologize. I'm about to take the show down. That's a mistake I'm not okay with making. Let me see here. I'm not sure what happened. Oh, you buried your. Oh, shit. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, bro. I didn't know that. Oh my God. See, some people, are dealing with so much loss. This is what I talk about too, like with the holiday shows we were doing and stuff. Um, it's just it's a terrible thing. Uh, it makes it harder around the holidays because they remind you of stuff. But you just lost your dad. That's terrible. Another horrible tragedy in the beginning of the year. I'm so sorry, Steve Cutler. Jesus Christ, man. Like I said, bro, you're a stronger man than me. My condolences to you and your family, bro. I'm sorry. I did not know that. I thought maybe you were talking about your daughter. I apologize. Yeah, see, man, it's not a good night. Why, thank you, SL Gordon 3. Yes, I do, Sam the Man. You were right. To hydrate my fat ass. My village has been lucky this year. Not much snow has fallen this year, but I feel you because there has been times where a lot of snow has fallen and the assholes buy the whole store and leave nothing. Yeah, it's ridiculous. They leave nothing for anyone else. Fucking pricks. I remember PA ice storms. I was in high school during the great PA ice storms of 94, 95, and the blizzard of 96. I remember the blizzard of 96. Yes, horrible. Well, it was great, actually, for us. It was a lot of days off school and a lot of, hanky panky with the, females. Be a bunch of us go to some chick's house where all her friends are on a snow day. Beautiful thing. Beautiful, beautiful. I need to buy chains for my wagon, so send $250 to my Cash App. Fuck off, Tony Picha. I love you more than that, my beautiful wife. Very happy to see you here. This is horrible. So, Gunsmoke lost his grandmother. Steve Cutler lost his father. It puts things into perspective, guys. If you think you're having a bad day tonight, just think about these guys, you're not. Did I say a bad day tonight? A bad night tonight? Whatever. Oh my God. Apparently I'm distracted. I can't fucking talk. I'm reading things wrong. We love you too, Danny Green. New Beginnings with Shanna said, I'm sorry for your loss, Steve Cutler. Yeah. Our hearts go out to you, bro. Yeah, it's tough, man. I'm sorry for your loss. Well, we see you the same way, Steve. We're all a big family, bro. I got a lot of love for you. We've spoken many, many times. And, like I said, I don't even try to pretend to understand, or I don't even pretend to know. What? I don't know. I can't talk. Forget it. I don't know the pain you're feeling, bro. And I'm not going to sit here and pretend I do. That's what I'm trying to say, because I've never lost, I haven't lost my dad yet, as far as I know. I never lost any children, thank God. And my mother's still with me. So, oh my God, Bobby, I'm sorry, bro. No, I thought you said on my darkest day, Steve Cutler. So I thought you were talking about maybe, even though I'm pretty sure, that this isn't the time of year that your daughter passed. Either way, I'm sorry, bro. Steve, focus your energy and emotions on the memories of your lost loved ones. They would not want you sad or depressed. I believe in everlasting love. That's true. They would not. My mom passed in 2020 at age 81. My dad is still alive and kicking after 4 bouts of cancer. Hang in there, my friend. Well, I'm sorry for the loss of your mother, bro. And it's got to be tough, with your dad going through that. It's a shame, man. See, so many people bitch about everyday bullshit. You know what I'm saying? They never. You ever hear the expression? I once complained about my shoes until I met a man with no feet. It puts things into perspective. Like there's a lot of people out there are very spoiled, and even if they're not spoiled, they we forget that that things can be really, really bad, and that our problems, relatively speaking, are pretty small. Our everyday problems. We don't look at the bigger picture. Like if I have a bad day, especially the last few months, I think about the fact my mom's still here. And everybody I love is happy and healthy, relatively speaking, health-wise, So it wasn't that bad of a day. Oh, really, bro? Wait a minute, when? 96? Are you sure? Pizza is on for the 10th time, squeezing his donors for every penny. Well, of course. Of course. That's all he cares about, Doesn't even care about the people he's supposed to love and adore, He just cares about bringing in that fucking money. But now we kind of have more of an understanding why, right? We all had our suspicions, but go check out Joey Dime's channel. Somebody directed me, I think it was Dexter Morgan, to a video. I think he sent it to me, actually, of, it's there's no mistaking what's going on. He leaves the screen. He says he's got to go take a piss, and you just hear, you would have thought it was Lefty's show. And he comes back all animated and shit, So there you go. For anybody who ever wondered whether or not Tony Pizza does drugs, yeah, he does. Yeah, and apparently he does them during live streams too. That is the dumbest motherfucker in the history of dumb motherfuckers. And I ain't kidding. Do you know how many fucking things he's done on camera that he shouldn't have done on camera? And I'm not talking about things like taking a shit. No, he meant to do that. I mean things like snorting a huge line of meth or cocaine or whatever the fuck that was. And having what are supposed to be private conversations. And I'm not talking about the ones where he just puts people on speakerphone while he's live and doesn't tell them. I'm talking about when even he's trying to be private and he goes like in the other side of the room and he's trying to talk real quietly and you can hear every single fucking word. But, is it stupidity or carelessness or both? I think it's both. Yeah, he had a friend on the phone one day and the friend started asking Tony to commit major crimes with him. I got some scores set up and like, whoa. Those are felonies, big guy. Oh my God. Oh, that's what's up. That's fun shit right there, man. I remember at our one house, I built like I built my daughter like a slide out front, out of snow. And of course, how you gonna slide on a snow slide? Sometimes it's not easy if the fucking snow isn't that packable, but it froze, it rained or some shit, I forget, or maybe it didn't, I don't know, it just froze. And then it was fun. She shot down that thing like a fucking rocket. That was great. I graduated in 94. We had so many snow days that winter. It was almost July before we had graduation. God damn. Oh, thank you, Tom Sheehy. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate you guys more than you know. Thank you. Very nice. Tom is such a good man. Not sure why there's been such a tough year memory-wise. What, you mean for me? Or just in general? And you mean just 2024 or the last year? Like from January 5th of last year to today? I'm not sure what you mean. My memory is getting worse as I get older. But it's not even that. I'll be honest with you. Like if I'm having a phone conversation with someone and they tell me something and I'm focusing, or if I'm watching a movie and I'm paying real close attention, I'll remember this shit forever. My problem is quite often I'm distracted with other things or other thoughts, or I'm just not listening or watching, whatever it may be. And therefore I can't remember anything because I never really took in the information to begin with. And then I just blame it on a bad memory, I don't know. And people like pizza live to 95. What a fucking world, right? People wonder why I'm an atheist. We all lose them eventually, but coming to terms with it can last forever. Yeah, without a doubt. I mean, you could know it's coming for the longest time, but it doesn't make it any easier. Anonymous, thank you, bro. Will do. All right. Yeah, it doesn't make it any easier, Losing anyone. And like I said, I haven't even lost, either of my parents yet. Wow. Jeez, sorry for your loss, bro. Yeah, I'm sure you do. It's like I said, you can prepare for it forever, but I don't think there's any such thing as being prepared. Like when I got that news about my mom, and I really thought the doctor had a fucking brain in his head. People were hitting me up and telling me like, just prepare. There's nothing you could do about it. It's like prepare. I know what they mean, and they mean well, but prepare. How do you prepare? So somebody who's been in your life every day since the day you were born is no longer in your life. Or, people would tell me like it's kind of a blessing that we found out just so it wasn't sudden. And I understand what they mean, and they mean well there too, but it's hard to hear, Now, listen, you have no idea how grateful I am. Do you realize that was August 22nd? I'll never forget that day that my mom got that news. It's fucking January 5th now. And trust me, I couldn't be happier about it. But that goes to show you, I will never again in my fucking life take one doctor or two or three doctors' word for any fucking thing. At least not if those three doctors are all, part of the same fucking team. Okay? This is why you get second opinions. You have no idea the anger I have built up in me over that shit. You have no idea. Unfucking believable. And what it did to my mom. Oh my God. Fucking cocksuckers. But listen, I'm just glad she's here. When you hear the snorting, the jaw going to be twerking. Yeah. I used to fucking hate camel jaw. I swear to God. Because it's the one thing that gives you away. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, look at this. Like you could have a sniffly nose, you could be hyper, whatever. Nobody, necessarily knows. They might think they know, but when you see that jaw going, oh yeah, he's on cocaine. Shit. I literally walked around in PA in the 90s when there was 6 inches of ice covering every inch of the city. For real. All right. Well, listen, guys. I like to read every comment. We only got 136 people. That's fine. I don't care. But I do want to give you guys some sort of a show. I did go on a couple of my little rants. I know you guys find that entertaining, but I want, this to be like any regular show, just as if I was working for donations myself. I'm working for donations for Gunsmoke. I just don't want them going to me. I want them going to him. Please, I beg of you. Unless you have no other choice, then I got you, whatever. But let's talk about Joey. What in the fuck did I just see a little while ago? Can somebody tell me? Somebody sent me, what is this? Listen. I called the person who sent it to me to ask him what the fuck I was looking at, but I still don't know. They didn't get back to me. Listen. Is that Dominic Crea? Hold on, I got to start over now. Oh no. Oh, good. Is there? Korea with Joey Merlino? Is that what I just heard and saw? I have to ask you that. Can't hear good. Son of a bitch. There's nothing I could do about that, unfortunately. But anyway, it sounds to me like Dominic Crea and Joey Merlino. Does anybody know anything about this taking place? But it's very odd. There appears to be some sort of puppet or some shit on the screen. I don't know what the fuck this is. Hold on, let me try again. Hold on, guys. Listen. I'm gonna take this fucking thing off and everything. Listen. Tell me if you can hear this. You hear it? Word. Could you guys hear that? Can't hear. All right, well, fuck it. All right, well, that's out. I wanted to talk about the fact that it appears to be Dominic Crea. What's his the name of his Justice Tech Pros? Yeah, with Joey Merlino on a screen, but there seems to be a puppet on the screen. I'm not kidding. I wish I could show you, but it's on my fucking it's on my phone or in my text messages. Let me I'm gonna try something, guys. Bear with me. I'm gonna try something. Let me close that. Close everything. All right. Hold on. Tell me if you guys can hear this. Give me just 1 second. Shit.
Yeah. Well, thank you, pal. I really appreciate your time. I just wanted to introduce you all. Thank you very much. And the feeling's mutual, pal. Thank you for.
Did you hear that? Let me know. Let me know if you guys could hear that. I might have had the wrong fucking the wrong volume turned up. It's not even that important. I just wanted to comment on this and get your. I wanted to see if any of you guys knew about whatever the fuck it is I'm looking at. I don't know what the fuck it is, and the person who sent it to me is not getting back to me, and nobody's commenting. Definitely 100 fucking puppet. I heard a high pitched guy. Oh, motherfucker! It doesn't even work through here. Oh God Almighty! All right, you saw it. Okay, thank fucking God. Okay, was that a puppet? And whose show was that? Who has a puppet as a host of their show? Somebody tell me immediately. I require answers. I demand them. Who the fuck is that puppet? Please tell me that's Dominic Crea as a puppet. Please, I'm fucking begging you. Even if you have to lie to me, please tell me that. Sounds like the wig. You think? No, I don't think that was him. I have no idea who that was. I think it's him. You think it's Dominic and Joey? You think Dominic is the puppet? It's Dom as a puppet. Are you fucking being serious? Oh my God. Oh my God. You're telling me, all right, let me get this straight. You're telling me that Dominic Crea, so he could go on screen and have some sort of live show or something, or make some video, whatever it may be, has turned himself into a puppet, kind of like how Jules turned herself into a bee. Is this for real? Or is it just, and I mean, I know that it might not be him and then like the way Jules is a bee, but she's actually sitting there. I know it might just be some animation thing, but is this what's going on now? That's JTP the puppet. It's Dominic. Oh my fucking God. Oh my God. I mean, why is he doing that? I don't even talk about Dominic Crea anymore. I have no desire to trash him or anyone else anymore for that matter. But what is he doing? Why is he a puppet? Does anybody know? What the fuck is happening? What is happening? And why would Joey Molino be like, yeah, I'm going to sit next to a fucking puppet and talk about rats? But you wouldn't sit next to a rat and talk about puppets. I don't get. Yes, it's animated. What in the fuck, bro? All right, so listen, I'll just say this, all right? I have never heard Dominic Crea laugh or even hear, how sometimes you can hear somebody's voice, like if I'm talking like that, you might know that somebody's smiling without even seeing them. You could hear a smile in somebody's voice. I have never heard that motherfucker smile. And yes, you can hear it. I've never heard him laugh or crack a joke or have anything that might resemble a sense of humor. But he was giddy. In this giddy, that's a word I've never used before. It's the only word I could think of to describe his excitement talking to Joey Molino. Holy shit. Oh, yeah, Joe. Like that type of shit, giddy. I imagine giddy to be like something like what I just did, I mean, what the fuck? Molino is pulling Dominic's strings. Oh, yeah, that's the puppet, yeah. Def superimposed. Wow. I mean, why do you think it is? Okay, we all know what Dominic Crea looks like. Like, there's pictures of him on the internet. Why do you think he won't show his face? I understand if somebody's staying anonymous or something, or if you're just doing a radio type of show, podcast type of show where there is no video. But now there's video. Why wouldn't Dominic just go on there? No. Very little, Stevie the Gypsy, if any. Yeah, none. Why? Why is he doing this? Why won't he just show his fucking face? This might be one of the funniest things I've ever seen in my fucking life, guys. I am not kidding. It's Joey fucking Merlino. Okay, think to yourself. Forget about the guy you see on YouTube. Think of what comes to mind when you hear the name Joey Merlino. Think of the things you know about him and you've heard about him and you've seen about him. And then imagine him sitting next to a fucking puppet. What the fuck? Look at this. What the fuck is happening? What is going on? I'm serious. I need an answer to this. Why is he doing this? Why? I can't believe. Not only did I see a guy who's the son of a mob boss, who's also very well off financially and takes himself very, very seriously. Not only did I see him as a puppet, but I saw allegedly, okay, the boss, alleged boss of the Philadelphia crime fucking family. I saw them sitting next to each other. This is what I just saw. It's fucking nuts. Paralegals don't show their faces on YouTube. Maybe that's what it is. It's Mafia Disney style over there. Very strange. Mexicans have evolved. Thank you for reminding us, Danny Green. We didn't have Pizza here to tell us. Yeah, that's him. Don Krusty the Clown. Very weird, man. That shit, if you guys get a chance, go look at it or something. That's wild. I thought I was like, thank you, Sean. When I got it, at first I only listened to it. I clicked on it and listened to it. And then when I looked at it, I said, I swear to God, just picture my face. It was something like this. Is that Joey Merlino sitting next to a fucking puppet? This is what I was asking myself in the fucking bathroom. This can't be real. Somebody fabricated this. Somebody spliced some crazy shit together and put Dominic's voice over it and Joey Molino's over a picture of Joey. This can't be real. No, it's real, apparently. This happened. Holy fuck, man. The people who are supposed to be taken the most seriously. And Joey, listen, I know Joey is he likes this We Push Back movement and all that shit, but if you would have told me even 2 years ago, fuck it, even during this whole circus called MobTube, while it was actually taking place, if you would have told me that not only is Sammy the Bull on here and Michael Franzese and all types of ex-mob guys, but eventually, not long from now, Joey Skinny Joey Merlino, the boss of the Philadelphia crime family, allegedly would be not only on YouTube talking about old past crimes and fucking making fun of people and calling out rats and giving sports picks. If you would have told me just that, I wouldn't have believed you. But if you would have added, not long after he does that FBS, he'll also be sitting next to a puppet who might just be, actually is, a mob boss's son. I would have said, you're pulling my leg. That can't happen. It's fucking YouTube. There's no way something like that will ever happen. You know what I mean? But no, it happened. So now I ask you, let's just say somebody were to ask, gee, I wonder if, I don't want to mention any specific names, but let's just say somebody were to pull one of the 5 families' active bosses, current active bosses, and say, they were just to pick their name and say, hey, you think they'll be on YouTube one day? Before, my answer would have been, what are you, fucking high? No, there's no way. That can't happen. There's no possible fucking way that could ever take place. That would have been my answer before. After seeing this tonight, my answer would be, I'd almost guarantee it. Yeah, at this point, it's only a matter of time until all 5 bosses from all the 5 families are on YouTube. I just hope no more of them sit next to a puppet. You know how long it's been since I did acid? I'm talking about probably 27 or 28 years at least. This is the first time since then that I looked at something that made me think I was currently on acid. I swear to God. If a pink elephant would have walked in front of my car while I was driving to Walmart today, that would have been easier to believe and accept than this crazy shit. Or Elmo, yeah. Commission. The entire commission's coming on YouTube. I'd be like, after this, I can see it. It's where they're going to have their meetings from now on. How sick would Barney and FBS be on a screen together? You know how silly I used to feel with Jules on the screen? But I'm just FBS, I'm nobody. All right, so let me get this straight now, because now I'm putting more thought into it. So Joey was not just on a show with a puppet, but he was actually, or a cartoon character, whatever you want to call him. I'm going to go with puppet. He was actually looking at one, like if, as if, say, Steve Cutler came on his show right now on my, panel, and like we were talking, Steve is looking at me in his phone or whatever, and I'm looking at him. See what I'm getting at? So that means Joey, as serious a guy as he is, and he's a very serious guy, he's another one that, he laughs and stuff a little bit, but I mean, I've seen him stay stone-faced through some shit that most people would at least crack a smile at. Joey was staring back at a puppet, having a conversation about government informants. Have I painted this picture well enough for you? I'll be right back, guys. Give me a second. All right, guys. I just went out into the kitchen, right? And my mom's sitting out there. And I told her, she said, "What are you doing in there? You're getting loud." And I told her what we're talking about. And she said, "Has the world gone mad?" I swear to God, that's what she said. I said, "Oh, a long time ago." Was it a split screen Zoom? I mean, I could show it to you again. No, no. Let me see. Let me see if it looks like. No. Wait a minute. How did they do this? It appears that they're sitting in the same place together. But that can't be possible. I guess it could be possible. No, okay. So this is what it is. This is what I'm going to assume. Wherever Joey was, he was on Dominic's live, I'm assuming. Dominic had a live, and he put up a background, like I could put up a background. And then he had Joey. No, that would be wrong because there is no. I don't know. I wish I knew. How in the fuck does something like this take place? Look. Let me see.
We gotta watch the picture. Well, thank you, Paul. I really appreciate your time. I just wanted to introduce the audience. Thank you very much. I'm the Feelings Mutual now.
Explain that. I know you guys don't know any better than I do, but I'm demanding an answer from somewhere, and I want it immediately. What the fuck? The way the puppet was flailing his arms during the interview while a cropped image of Joey is right next to it. Oh, so Joey is not. So that's just a picture of Joey or what? By the way, I got to say something. When I watched Joey's last video last night. That studio is dope. See, that shit. That's what they should have had since the beginning. That studio they were sitting in. I don't know if that's theirs or if they're using somebody's, but that shit was dope. As professional as could be. That's kind of what I expected when I heard Joey Molino was coming on YouTube. They can overlay the puppet during the stream. Okay. I don't think Joey knows about the puppet. Oh, that'd be really fucked up. A puppet and a hologram. Imagine if Joey didn't know and then he watched that back and he said, "This fucking guy, this stinks. This whole fucking thing stinks. This guy's got me sitting next to a puppet. The puppet fucking stinks. The whole show stunk. You think that's what happened? It's one of the most unintentionally funny things I've ever seen. It is. Eric Melchion. Eric says that is a picture of Joey that he uses for his podcast. I didn't know that. Okay, so he's not actually there. He's there, but he's like, just it's his voice. It's not Joey's picture posted on there. That is puzzling, not gonna lie. I kick rocks, Elmo. The interview is audio. Dominic added the puppet show later. All right. Well, I guess when I was looking at it, it looked to me. Let me see. It looks to me like. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. It is. Joey's not moving or anything. Okay. I don't know why. I didn't look at it that closely. I thought maybe Joey was, actually there. Oh my God, that comment. Where is that? That is the fucking funniest comment because it's so true. Where's that comment? Son of a bitch. Yeah, this Captain Downtown. It's one of the most unintentionally funny things I've ever seen. It really is. It wasn't intentional, I don't think, or maybe it was. I don't know, but either way, holy fuck, man. That shit is funny. Listen. Dominic could do whatever he wants, I'm not gonna bash the guy. What do I care? I don't care what Dominic does, but he should probably change that, But I don't understand, why doesn't he? What is it with these fucking people? I understand if you're anonymous, but if everybody knows who you are and what you look like, why not just come on YouTube? He could have done that as a split screen with him on one side, just like I do, and Joey Merlino on the other side. Why did he do that? Oh, Joey is in a green screen. I don't know. I guess. Let me see. That's funny, Shane Smith. Casey Robinson, a.k.a. Shaky Shooter, mob version of Lamb Chops, the puppet and Sherry Lewis. As long as Berlino and Dom don't bust into the song, this is the song that never ends. That's funny, War, but I'm not even going to say that about Joey. Eric, although that is the most unintentionally funny thing, I'm literally dying here listening to you explain this. Well, thank you, Eric. That shit, maybe, I don't know. Like as Joe Pesci would say in Goodfellas, maybe I'm a little fucked up. I don't know. But that shit to me is hilarious. I couldn't wait to talk about that with you. What else? Oh, my God. What else are we going to talk about? You guys go donating to Gunsmoke? Not like you have to do it right now, but hopefully you are. Oh, you know what? I don't even want to get on this for too long, but I was talking to somebody earlier about this. Yeah, and that's saying a lot for her because she's been downhill for a long time. But yeah, that's what, listen, that's what opioids do to you. There's no question about that being her drug of choice, at least one of them, if you could have more than one drugs of choice. Yeah, I'm not even, fuck her. But yeah, hopefully she fucking rots away and disappears and or drops fucking dead, whatever. There's no fate too bad for NB. No fate. You tell me tomorrow that NB was taking her trash out and she got bitten by a pit bull, hit by lightning, set on fire, shot 34 times, and stabbed in both ears. And I would say, oh, well, it's a little underkill. They could have done worse, but all right, I'll take it. All right, so yes, that's the funniest part, Chris Parks. And I swear to God, I'm not lying. I've heard Dominic talk a million times. I've had phone conversations with him. I have never heard him laugh crack a joke. And like I said, you can't even, you know, you could tell on the phone if somebody's smiling, if they're in a good mood, if they're happy. Not with Dominic. Serious as could be. So yeah, I don't know what the fuck he was thinking. I'm just curious because, you know, apparently to everyone on his side, I'm the clown here, you know. Okay, whatever you say. That's fucked up, Jennifer B, because he looks fucking terrible. I almost don't even want to talk about this, but I was on the phone with somebody earlier. You know what? Who gives a fuck? I don't want to talk about that. It's the MRE thing. You know, it just makes me fucking sick. The people that, you know, continue to stand up for him and shit. Motherfuckers are evil. You know, you got, all right, I will talk about it. You got to take some of these, like, what's the best way to say this? I guess you could say you could completely judge somebody by that. You know, you know what? I don't even give a fuck. I don't want to talk about it. Fuck that. Forget it. I just think that, you know, forget it. Accusations of fiddling in G minor. Damn. Yeah. I just I hope anybody who defends him was at one time a serious enemy of mine. You know, this way I could say, well, yeah, they said this, and this about me, but they're defending a diddler. So, and that's it. That's my statement. I wonder if Steven knows his son is fodder for cartoonists now. That's funny. I highly doubt he would approve. I gotta say, I don't think Steven Wonderboy Creo would be like, yeah, I'm so proud of my boy. You know, he probably is in life, but not about that thing. It's just my opinion. But who am I to talk? Spit it out, would you? Well, I don't even want to talk about it, really. And I'm not even trying to insult anybody or anything. I had a conversation earlier about people defending this guy, and it's like, and you know, it's not just one or two or three or a specific group of people. There's several. You know, there's several, and it's very odd to me. You know, I don't know. You have to have in your mind when you're doing something like that. Okay. Well, okay, maybe not. Because what I was going to say is, you know, if you're going to defend something like that, you have to have in your mind, what if I find out for sure that he did this? Like, what if there's proof that even we can't deny? Let's just not go too far with the defense of him, you know? But no. Nope. Full steam ahead. Crazy. People are, I don't know, very reckless with their reputation. Michelle N. No, I haven't actually, come to think of it. But I feel like I haven't seen Michelle N for a very long time. What war? Teasing about what? Oh, if the two of them get on stage, the announcer would ask who's the dummy. The people that defend him must have vested interests. Well, a couple of them do. But not all of them. Not all of them. You know, if you're very close to MRE, I still think it's a bad idea, but at least it's somewhat understandable. But if you're somebody who doesn't even really know him, you really want to die on that hill, you know, and say that no, everybody's wrong who's accusing him of this, and he's a good guy, and he would never do this. It's very, very stupid to do that. Very stupid. It's always good to be on the right side of things, you know? Could you imagine? Like, think about all the stupid FBS controversies. Oh my God. I mean, Shanna took a fucking Excedrin on camera once NB took it, manipulated it, slowed it down. The whole fucking world was saying that Shanna was taking drugs live. Shanna, a fucking nurse who gets drug tested constantly. Okay, they were saying that Shanna was getting high on the live stream. She was taking, because God forbid you take an Excedrin. Yeah, anybody could just say, oh, that was anything. They could just pick a pill. This shit went on for months and months and months and months and months. Still goes on. Still goes on. The other day, somebody left a comment, Shanna's a junkie. Based on what do you say that? What? Oh, that's right. She took that Excedrin that time, and you listen to fucking morons. You know, not to mention all the stuff with me. You know, holy shit, man. You know, I hate to say it over and over, but this is something I was talking to this person about today. Like, just imagine if that accusation was thrown out there about me, just like some of this stuff recently. They take it and run with it. No proof necessary. None. If they say FBS is a rat, he's a rat. If they would say FBS is something like that, you know how many people would run with it as fact? They would not research it. They wouldn't give a fuck that there's absolutely zero proof. It wouldn't matter. You know, but other people, there could be proof. There could be lots of proof. And they're like, no, I refuse to believe it. There's no way that a guy who is a proven neo-Nazi, a guy who hates every fucking one, especially people who aren't lily white, there's no way that he could be this horrible thing. But FBS, a guy who turned his entire life around, went to rehab on his own, now helps people with drug and alcohol addiction, hasn't committed a crime in fucking years and doesn't plan to, takes care of his mother and his family, earns a good living. He's a provider. He does nothing negative to hurt anybody other than some words on YouTube. He's the fucking devil. And they wonder why I'm always the one that gets the last laugh. Because I'm laughing at clowns. Yeah, for real. SL Corden 3. Where is it? There you go. The voice against confidential informant should at least show his face. Very good point. Very good point. Yes, he should. He absolutely should. He's going after confidential informants, and he's being, very private about it. You know, he's not. I mean, I don't know. Call me an asshole, but I would think that, if you're going to do shows about what you consider to be a very serious matter, and you're calling out people for doing things like that, like think about what confidential informant means specifically. You know, it means somebody who's never even really outed. It's just somebody who, stays behind the scenes and gives information. And then this guy decides to call them out by staying behind the scenes and giving information. Like, and I'm not calling him a rat. I don't mean that. I mean, like, he won't show his face. And when one of these guys comes on, he slides all this info to them, like Joey. We would see Joey and he would shout him out like, oh, I got this from Dominic Crea, and we push back, I don't know. But who cares? Like I said, I'm not even on here to bash the guy. I don't care what Dominic does. I don't wish any bad on him. I don't care. I'm just making fun because the puppet thing is hilarious. And maybe he sees the humor in it too. I don't know. But I think some people, and I'm not saying him specifically, he might have other reasons, maybe because of his work. I don't know. But some people, I think they don't show their face because they're not happy with their face. For real. Now, me, I haven't been happy with my face in a long time. Makes me sad. But I just, if I'm going to do shows, I mean, in order for it to be a show, I feel like I have to be seen. You know what I mean? Any friend of MRE is my enemy. It's on site. There you go. Good way to look at it. Oh, for fuck's sake, what, Albaz? What did I do? What happened? But FBS, he makes them laugh. Yeah, I remember that. I'm sure John Wayne Gacy made a lot of people laugh. Not a good reason to befriend him or defend him, you know? Remember the Excedrin commercials back in the day? I had a headache this big. Yes, I do. I do. You're the bad guy, duh. Oh, I know. I am. I truly am. At least in their opinions. Maybe there's a deeper message where Joey is the puppet master. Bobby, I don't think so. I don't think Dominic would, allow himself to be seen as a puppet. But then again, he just did. I don't know. I don't know what to say to that. I'm not sure. But whatever, I don't even, like I said, I don't even talk about the guy anymore. But this required my attention and commentary. This is crazy shit. I almost want to see, will somebody send me the link to this video, like the actual video? Because this is all blurry and shit. I want to see what it actually looks like. I see he's got the JTP thing on the screen, like his company logo. I think that's what that is. Could somebody send me the link to this JTP show, please? Coming to Sesame Street, a new character, Molino the mobster. Yeah, and we ain't making fun of Joey Molino. Don't get it twisted. Making fun of the situation, None of us would disagree in saying that, Joey is a very serious guy, no doubt about it. But this just took me by surprise, and I don't blame him for it. Imagine if he was able to convince Joey to be a puppet. That would have been even funnier. Oh my God. Oh my God. Captain Downtown, I would die of laughter. I would actually fucking die. I'd pass away. If I swear to Christ, at any given time, I click on fucking YouTube or a video is sent to me, I turn it on and I see Joey Molino as a puppet. Rest in peace, FBS. I'm dead. I'm dead because the laughter would be too much. It would be too much. I would I would pass away laughing. I would say, there's no way this is happening. But then again, that's what I said tonight. I was wrong. Joey Hedgerow. OC, what up? What up? Oh my God. My head actually hurts now just from the laughter. And I didn't even see that last idea, him Joey as a puppet. All right, guys. Listen, an hour and 34 minutes in. I did my best for you guys tonight. I hope it entertained you. And again, I'm not going to keep harping on it. I think most of you guys probably would have done that without me even asking. But if you can, help Gunsmoke out. Like I said, he would never ask you. And I haven't spoken to him. It's not like, it's just something I think. And I hope I'm not wrong. I think it's the right thing to do. I thought about it all day, So I wonder if Oscar the Grouch is paid up on his dues. That's funny. You can make a hand puppet with his face. Thank you, War. I appreciate that, man. What time is it? I don't have my Shanna tonight. 10:16. What to do? I guess I'll go eat something and I don't know, I might go to bed early. Leave that? You probably shouldn't. Thank you, War. I hope so, man. I don't know. I just try to do the right fucking thing. I don't know. It usually backfires on me in a major way, but we'll see. Anyway, thank you guys for everything. I appreciate you. Everything you do for me means the world to me, and I know you're doing everything you can to help him now, and that's a good thing. You guys are really, really great fucking people with big hearts, and without you, none of us would make any fucking money. Because to be honest, we're the only two people that really make any. So What does that tell you? So I thank you for everything. And you know, keep him in your thoughts and prayers. That's all. You know, I'm sure it's enough for him. And I'll see you guys tomorrow at some point, I guess. Let me get back to the comments and see if there's anything I had to read. Okay. Enjoyed it. Thank you, man. Been a huge blessing, FBS. Thank you, War. Hopefully, I at least made you guys laugh a little bit. Steve Cutler, you too, bro. My heart and thoughts are with you, bro. I'm so fucking sorry. You suffered another horrifying fucking loss. My condolences to you and your family. Keep your head up, bro. Steve, I swear to God, you already know. Call me if you want to vent. I don't know why you'd want to vent to me. I'm just a fat, bald idiot. But if you ever do, you already know, bro. Just call me, man. You know, I'll talk to you forever, whatever, man. Whatever makes you feel better. If there's anything I could do to help you, Steve Cutler, in any way, shape, or form, please let me know, bro. And I'm sorry I made a mistake earlier. I'm extremely flawed. Extremely. All right, guys. Thank you for everything. I love you all. And until next time, salute.